Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, finally again on Tower of God New World. So, we got some update maintenance details, but we also got the developer's note number 5. I'm really looking forward to read this and show you everything. I didn't see nothing, so this will be like a legit reaction pretty much. I just know that Novik is dropping. That's something what I saw. Okay, leave a like, subscribe, your opinions in the comment section below. Don't worry, I'm still playing Tower of God New World. I'm just like now focused a little bit more on a new game, Reverse 1999, but don't worry, I'm covering both of these games. You don't have to think about it. But let's go. So the update maintenance will take place 1st of November, so that means in 2 days this will start. Here it says the exact time when everything will start and when it will end, depending on your time zone. So this is what everything new we're gonna get, and then after reading this, we're gonna go to developer's note number 5. So we're getting a new teammate, SSR Novik, new adventure floor, new other story Rock Strange Adventures, new event November check-in, so again new login bonus, more free rewards, new event element training, okay, new event Novik growth mission, new event loot bonus time. Again, this will be perfect time for the loot. You will have to do that. I mean, you will have to collect the loot, but everyone is doing that, so we're gonna get crazy amount of prizes there. New event Hansung use secret room, okay, and new costumes. Interesting. Let me now go to the developer note. By the way, leave a like, subscribe, your opinions in the comment section below. I'd really appreciate that. Let's see now the developer's note, what they say. I'm really intrigued and interested, because developers' note are always pure hype. Greetings, regulars. This is Tower of God New World. PD. As the air has become quite chilly, it feels like the winter is just around the corner. I hope you prepare well for the upcoming winter and always stay healthy. It's already been 3 months since we've been together. Bro, the time flies. Thank you for the continued support and suggestions for improvements, even in the face of various shortcomings. This developer's note will talk about various topics, including what is currently being prepared and future improvements. We'll also share more details on the new events and content mentioned in our roadmap. Shall we begin? Let's go. First, I would like to talk about what is currently being developed after receiving our regular suggestions. I really wanted to talk more often about suggestions we receive, but first we have to evaluate if it's possible to apply them, and then check internally when those suggestions could be implemented. Despite our efforts, it was not possible to include everything, so we ask you for understanding. I understand you. I'm actually crazily surprised how much they improved the game overall from the get-go, and they were extremely fast. I love playing Tower of God New World. It's such an amazing game, even for the free-to-play, 100%. Okay, we will share details related to your suggestions and bring updates related to what is currently being developed through the developer's note. Adventure mode, difficulty and rebalancing rewards. Wow. Difficulty and rebalancing. As the number of regulars playing the game increased, as I told you, the game is growing, we also increased the number of floors, quickly increasing the difficulty level. However, we receive mentioning how the reward doesn't really match the level of the difficulty of certain floors. The main goal of Tower of God New World is to pass the tower's test and climb to higher floors, so we felt the need to keep providing the type of fun to our regulars. However, as mentioned through your suggestion, it had the opposite effect, and after reaching certain floors, the difficulty and rewards did not make experience more fun. This is a point we want to make the direct improvements on. To make sure rewards match the higher floor's difficulty, we are reviewing the difficulty level and increasing the rewards from 16 and above, whereas the difficulty increase is steeper. That's 100% true. But what if I already beat 16th floor and I already did that? Will I get those rewards? You know what I'm talking about? Because I got the nerfed rewards. Will I get the buff rewards now? That's the question. This balance adjustment is being prepared, aiming for implementation in 15th of November update. We will share more information. The just goal is to make sure climbing tower it remains fun and we get good prices. Okay. New summon record search function. As promised, we are currently preparing a summon record search function. We shared through the developer node number 2 that a function to check number of times a certain teammates was obtained through summons was being discussed and prepared. This function is being prepared, aiming for implementation 29th of November. Pretty much the history of summon. Okay, we're gonna be able to see when we did summon what, when we summon certain character. That's a good thing. A record button will be added to summon screen, and the buff interface will be displayed by tapping it. Through that screen, our regulars will be able to see which teammate was obtained when. However, summon record represents a large amount of data that needs to be stored, yet is not essential for a game access and general use, and storing such a data brings logistic issues related to keeping this data available for a long time. Because of that, an efficient management system must be implanted and cared for frequently to prevent accumulated data from affecting other game usage. Okay, taking those facts in consideration, we plan to keep some records for the last 3 months. Okay, fair enough. That's fair enough, right? Aliens Alliance management improvements. Currently, there are only 3 roles: Alliance Leader, Officer, Regular. Having only these 3 options to assign was seem inconvenient when it comes to dividing roles. We're developing related feature to create more roles. Okay, that's a good thing. I'm just like, no, I don't care. So we're gonna get more roles. Fine. New teammate list filter option. Regular who grows their teammates constantly need to check their teammates' rapport, proficiency, equipment status. In order to check growth information a bit more conveniently, rapport, proficiency, exclusive equipment level, and more will be added to the filter option in the teammate list. Very good. Equip equipment from the inside of arena simulation. Oh, nice. So now we can add finally the equipment. Let's go. Many regulars have been using to test new teammates' performance or to experiment with various teammates in different team formation. But the current arena simulation is only possible to set allies and opponents limit break tier exclusive equipment. Shinsu Link rank missing out on equipment information settings that could influence the battle. To test strategies and check a teammate's performance with even more precision, including equipment related variables, we are developing a feature to include equip equipment to the arena simulation. Let's go. Now we're gonna have a little bit more realistic picture. Underground laboratory. Currently the underground laboratory is calculated as follow. If a value is set by developer team is reached, the master grade cut line is set. Next season, the cut line is calculated automatically based on the amount of damage dealt by the top 50 regulars from previous season. Okay. In order to achieve more reasonable grading in the underground laboratory, we're considering applying a similar criteria to the event boss battle, where the grade is calculated based on the fractions of 100%. Okay. Teammate balance. I mean, this is actually great. Teammate balance. Many of our regular suggestions also mention to improve teammates balance. Among the requests we receive many regarding as surplus torn Viol. When it comes to Viol's skill, I wanted to have a closer look at what was originally intended for him during planning, and the parts that seem be causing a bit of confusion recently. Viol passive. Once... Bro. This developer note is huge. OMG. Once hit by a close range attack, Viol passive activates, increasing attack and making Viol move to a safe area in the battle. However, if Viol exclusive equipment is enhanced to plus 30 or above, he will become invincible for 10 seconds when using special move Torn. During this 10 seconds, Viol won't be attacked by the opponent, so his passive does not active during that time. Yeah, this performance is normal. It was intended to be like since the original planning. Okay, about the font, invincible text is displayed during invincible status. Currently, when Data Zahart is invincible, and invincible text is displayed. However, the same does not happen when Viol is in the same situation. Also, when Invincible Zahart is hit by the opponent, the damage is not taken, but the numbers still appear, leaving room for our regulars to be confused. What actually happened? Okay, this is that difference. Invincible. To reduce confusion, if we all with exclusive equipment at level 4 becomes invincible, he will also have that text. The Viol performance is currently applied as intended during the planning. Okay, all good. Status of the teammates balance review. Considering how beloved Torugod Webtoon IP is, it is natural that the performance of a character would be a sensitive topic, especially if someone's favorite character is not as good as expected. Okay. In particular, Viol is a main character loved by many. For Viol, even though other skill must be activated after activating his special move to gain an advantage, many people voiced their dissatisfaction and mentioned that the skill activation order should be different. The developer team reviewing the suggestion we received, but when it comes to skill activation order, it was not possible to provide a faster reply because it is something that affects only Viol, but the rule is applied to all teammates, and several variables have been to be considered since it can change depending on the teammate combination in the battle. Also, to Tower of God New World, we tried to avoid making balance adjustments after releasing a teammate because that may result in losing the trust of our regulars. 100% true. However, if we look back, 3 months have passed since the game launched and we identified a few teammates that need to be balanced. We're currently evaluating and reviewing teammates' overall balance in the game, including Viol. Along with Viol, they're also reviewing Karaka, Yu, Quetro, Getang, Prince, Xiexia, and Zahart. It is important to highlight that changing one teammate's balance affects the balance of opponents that appear in various contents of the game, and many things need to be considered during review. Yeah, I understand perfectly. Other topics: block and spawn manages, issue where it's not possible to complete play adventure with specific character, issue where a game doesn't save the round you won when playing stages. Okay, so pretty much they're working on fixing furthermore things. First, let's talk about new dungeons, secret floor, and ignition weapon system. So we're also getting a new dungeon content and the secret floor. In the original Webtoon, secret floor is a space where Zahart and the others Data live. In the game, it's presented to all regulars as a new dungeon. Briefly introduced in the previous roadmap, the secret floor is a dungeon where you can acquire ignition weapon and will be unlocked in conjunction with the adventure stage. In the secret floor, a new monster golem appears. You can enjoy a different kind of fun than before because you have to devise a strategy considering the boss characteristics. This image below is a sneak peek of the new added monster golem. Oh boy, this will be an interesting thing for sure. Along with the new monster, a new system is being developed. Restraint Point. Restraint Point is a figure that applies debuffs to allies and buffs to enemies during the secret floor battle, so our regulars can have fun selecting and combining them. Okay, so pretty much we're gonna have fun with the buffs and the debuffs. Restraint points exist depending on the type of restraint, and you can obtain ignition weapon by clearing linked mission according to restraint points accumulated during the secret floor battle. Ignition weapon. Many regulars have been showing interest in the ignition weapon system since it is mentioned in the last developer's note. As you can see in Tower of God original Webtoon, the ignition weapon has personally sealed in weapon like the Black March. And taking advantage of this concept, ignition weapon, which will soon be coming to our regulars, was also planned as a spirit sealed on the weapon. We will show the illustration, which is currently under development below, bro. Ignition weapon, Miangovol. Wow, okay. Romantistic who sealed her soul in a sword in order to be with the person she waited her whole life for, and has a concept of opening her heart and lending her strength only to those who dedicate the affection to just one person. We designed it that our regulars can feel the charm of ignition weapon itself. The ignition weapon system is unlocked by clearing certain adventure stages and achieving equipment growth of your teammates to the certain level. Detailed unlock condition will be informed later after the update notices. This is the part of ignition weapon, right? Normal equipment, carrier. Oh, finally we're gonna get that carrier part. I see. Good. Yeah, that carrier, if you know here, finally it will be unlocked. Okay, currently you can see lock slot carrier. Take advantage of the original story carrier concept that can hold a variety of equipment. We have prepared a total of 5 slots for equipping an ignition weapon in the carrier when the unlock condition for the ignition weapon system are met. These 5 slots can be equipped with 5 items of ignition weapon spirit, and you can take optional effects as you equip them. That's pretty dope. Nice. Main and sub options can be found in the spirit items and can be obtained through the secret floors of dungeon, which is the main acquisition source. The set option is activated when you equip the item that match the ignition weapon spirit, and there are 2 set and 4 set options. We hope that you will have fun growing your character even furthermore. Okay, element training event. Next we will introduce new events that are currently being prepared. The first is the element training event that was introduced through the 2023 second half roadmap. Okay. Element training, beautiful. So for each element we're going to be able to train at, probably more free rewards. The element of Tower of God New World are composed of 5 elements. Through the element training, regulars can choose and challenge an opponent, acquire element crystals in proportion to the elements of the characters on the team, and exchange them for desired item in the shop. So beautiful, pretty much more free rewards. The opponents you can encounter in the element training are similar level to the opponents you can currently meet in normal arena. Not only you can change the opponent by searching again, but the challenge opportunity is not consumed even if you lose. So try the event with various combination and strategies. That's pretty cool. A Shibisu strategy lesson event is an event where you can choose 3 different formations and fight against given enemies. When you win or lose, you can collect tokens for the formation and exchange them for the desired rewards in the exchange shop. Wow, we're getting like constantly there's so many new free rewards and the shops and this and that, element training, so many different things to grind. You need to think about the character combination according to balance formation, guard or wedge formation. Your opponent will also be composed of a team of a similar level of that of the normal arena, just like element training explained later. We hope you'll fully experience the different strategies depending on the formation. In addition, the development team is continuously preparing to provide more new and diverse events to our regulars. Bro, they just keep on going. In that sense, we will give you a glimpse of the UI on the development for the new event Secret Room that will be released in November. Yo, we're also getting this. We're getting so many things that I can't even remember. And we'll continue, blah blah blah. Okay, it's a black market tentative name. Ooh, that's a new custom, right? In the dark alley, a black market filled with flashing neon signs. Teammates are gathering together to a festival, and rumor that high rankers are often spotted in the black market. Stay tuned, black market coming to you soon. So far we introduced new content, system, new events. Finally, I would like to carefully give development team thoughts on their thing that our regulars are currently talking about. Character collaboration event, story mode, events that rewards growth goods, and that's it. Okay, so we have a few more things and we're done. First, let's talk about the character collaboration. Many regulars are concerned that collaboration in the following aspects. First, the fact that characters unrelated to original Webtoon will appear. Second, if the collaboration character performance is superior to that existing characters, there is possibility that the tail walks the dog. Regards this, the development team has a good goal of creating a game that many regulars not only in Korea but also around the world can enjoy together. The collaboration event is also planned for this purpose. If people who don't know much about Tower of God New World Webtoon but are interested in collaboration IP play the game, this becomes an opportunity to become interested in both game and original Webtoon. I think we can create Tower of God New World together with people through this. Therefore, when carrying our collaboration, we have strict standards that ensure collaboration characters should not have immense difference from the Tower of God or have a performance that are superior. We're preparing an original story that allows collaboration character to blend in Tower of God New World so that regulars can naturally meet the characters, and also putting a lot of effort into graphic design to ensure that there are no discrepancy with IP. Additionally, during the collaboration period, we're preparing to make it easier to obtain and grow characters through collaboration summon. We're preparing to make it easier to obtain and grow characters through collaboration summon that are different from the existing teammate summon. So it will be a separate banner. It will be collaboration summon that are different from existing teammate summon. We promise that we will basically focus more on increasing the fun of Tower of God itself. We will strictly adhere to these standards in future collaborations so the collaboration event becomes... One second, so I don't get the copyright. To these standards in future, so that the collaboration event becomes opportunity to share with more people, as well as the festival the regulars enjoy. We'd like to inform you that the progress of main story, which regulars have been waiting for currently, Tower of God New World has completed part 1 of the main story and is preparing part 2. Okay, so they're preparing all of this. We'd like to apologize for not being able to provide the main story to regulars who have locked in with love for the Tower of God original webtoon, and we would like to inform you that the release of story mode X7 is tentatively scheduled for January 17th. Okay. Lastly, we are receiving a lot of feedback that despite the need for a lot of growth goods, there is a lack of support to obtain them in the game, mentioning that even when they're available through the rewards and push rewards, the quantity offered is not enough. However, since the Tower of God is a global game, instead of spamming everyone push notifications, we're considering making fundamental changes and gradually increasing the supply available in the game. Guys, this is amazing. New events, new game modes, new freebies, many things. They're adding new story, they will adjust the floors, new costumes like new exclusive carrier, the new ignition weapons, so the characters will get additional buff in a way, dungeon game mode. There is so many things. It's 20 minutes long video, even longer for the developer notes. That's huge. Plus they're reevaluating the balance of the teammates, so all of that, they're doing a really hard work, and I really appreciate that. Okay guys, so one more time before we end, I need to say that the Novik is dropping in 2 days. I'm skipping him unless he'll be like a god tier, although I doubt it. He'll be a blue teammate. Yeah, I will skip him, and I want to summon on a Collab, and most like him. Now, with this low-key, they confirmed that the Collab will have a different banner. And now I'm not sure about the tickets itself. Will the same tickets apply? You know what I mean? Or we need to save those gems to be 100% sure. That's a big question mark here that I have now. So, will normal tickets work on the Collab? If not, how we're gonna get other? I believe they're gonna just create a separate banner, but we're gonna be able to summon with normal tickets and the gems, suspendiums. I believe they're gonna do it like that, since they are more focusing on the fun aspect of the game. So that means that it will be separate, but it will be much easier to obtain 100%, since we're talking about 3 characters. Okay, that's that. Love you. Hope you did enjoy the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, see you next one. Bye.